Hey everybody, welcome to class today. Today is going to be a level 3 split class. So the first 40 minutes of this class, we use the fit ball and an optional pair of dumbbells. You could use water bottles or hand weights or whatever you've got at home, and you could do the whole thing without them. They're completely optional. And then the second half of the class, it's not really half the class, it's kind of like 35 minutes, 30 minutes-ish. We're going to use the foam roller, and again, there's the option to use the hand weights as well. There's a really heavy, obviously balancing aspect to this class, but a really heavy twisting aspect of this class. So this kind of workout I took from a lot of work that I do with my surfing clients that I train, and yeah, that was kind of my inspiration. So lots of twisting and lots of balancing. Anyway, if you enjoy these classes, please remember to like and subscribe and tell a friend. And if you've got comments or feedback, please let me know in the comments section below. We are going to get started today with the ball in a standing position. We're going to get started straight away with the weights. So if you need to warm up or do anything beforehand, please go and do that. And then I will meet you with your ball and your weights at the top of the mat. Starting at the top of your mat, you're going to grab your hand weights. You're going to bring the ball in between your knees. You're going to sit on the ball. So you could stay here with your toes tucked behind you. Otherwise, you can sit back into your heels so you're kind of standing in a squat. Depending on how big your ball is, it may or may not be off the ground. Palms will face down, out in front of you, shoulder height. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to squeeze the ball with your knees. Draw your right elbow back. Turn to look to the back of the room. And then as you inhale, you'll come back through center, release the squeeze on the ball. As you exhale, squeeze the ball with the knees, draw the left elbow back, look towards the back of the room. Inhale, bring it forward. You can bend your elbows as much as you need to here, and you can always drop the weights. Twist to the right. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, squeeze the ball, twist to the left. Inhale, come through center. We're going to do 8 more on each side. We've got 1 more each side. And then you'll release it. We're going to come to stand on our knees on the ball. So walk yourself back a little bit on your mat. Shins come to the ball. Keep your weights in your hands if you can. You'll shift yourself forward. So start in like a little tabletop position on the ball. Find your balance. Your hips will go back as your knees come forward. And then you're going to walk yourself up into a standing position. Well, you're not standing. You're kind of like kneeling on your knees. But your hips are off your heels. So your balance might be enough here, and you can stay here. Once again, weights are optional. We're going to turn our palms to face each other. As you exhale, you'll sweep your right arm up. And then as you inhale, you'll switch. Your right arm will come down, your left arm will come up. Exhale to switch. Inhale to switch. So you're going to move around here, and that's fine. The work is to try and stay on top of the ball. So use your feet, use your glutes, use your quads, use your hamstrings. Don't feel like you have to be dead still like a statue. We're going to do 6 more on each side. You'll bring both hands down beside you, and now we're going to do both at the same time, and we're going to add a twist. So take an inhale. As you exhale, both hands come up overhead, and then you're going to twist towards the right. And then as you inhale, you'll de-rotate and bring your hands down. As you exhale, you can make this two parts, so you could lift and then twist, or you can start to twist as you lift your arms overhead. Inhale, bring it down. As you exhale, we're coming up and twisting towards the right. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, come up and twist towards the left. Inhale and bring it down. We do 6 more to each side. One more each side. And then you're slowly going to come back through center. We're going to come off the ball. And we're going to set those weights down just for a minute. And we're going to come into a plank. So your hands will be on the ball. You'll step your feet back. So don't dump into your wrists. It's almost like you're gripping the ball with your finger pads and you're pressing the ball away from you. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you'll float the right leg up behind you. Inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to bring that right knee. See if you can tap your right wrist or your right elbow. As you inhale, float it back to a single leg plank. Exhale, twist, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, bring it back. We're going to do 8 more on this side. Make sure that you keep shifting yourself forward so that your shoulders are over your wrists or slightly behind if it bothers your shoulders or your wrists to have it directly over. We've got 6 more here. Last one. You'll step the right leg back. Keep your plank if you can. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you'll float the left leg up. Inhale here. As you exhale, the left knee is coming towards the right elbow or wrist. Inhale, take it back. Exhale to twist. Inhale, take it back. We've got 8 more. I didn't mention it before, but you can always do this from your forearms. We've got 1 more here. And then you'll step your feet up. You'll grab those weights again. We're going to do something similar to what we did at the start. So you'll come to sit with the ball in between your legs. You can stay here again, or you can come back into that squat. Your hands will come out in front of you, palms face down. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to squeeze the ball. Right elbow comes to the back of the room. This time, see if you can extend the right arm back. You might have to turn your palm. And then as you inhale, release the squeeze on the ball, come back to center. Exhale, squeeze the ball. Left elbow back, then extend the arm, look back. Inhale, come back to center. Got 9 more on each side. Three more each side. my shoulders. One more each side. And then you'll release that ball from between your knees. We're coming back to kneeling on the ball. Ooh, I have a big pen mark on my ball. I was obviously drawing at some point. You're going to shift forward onto your ball. Come back to standing on your shins. And now we're going to add a twist here. So if what we were doing before was already tricky, then you're going to stay there. Otherwise, hands are going to come to the heart center. Take an inhale. As you exhale, your palms are going to turn down and shoot out as you twist towards the right. So your arms come as long as you can. Bend your elbows as much as you need. Twist to the right. And then as you inhale, come back to heart center, or come back to center. Hands come to heart center. As you exhale, you turn your torso towards the left. Palms face down as you extend your arms out to the side. And then inhale through center. Exhale, we'll twist to the right. Inhale, we'll come through center. Exhale, we'll twist to the left. Inhale, we'll come through center. We're going to do 8 more to each side. Don't worry if you fall off. Three more to each side. Come back through center, establish your neutral. I just need to readjust myself. So come back through center, find your neutral, or just keep rolling all over the place. That's all right, you can keep balancing, extra work for you. Alrighty, we're gonna stand nice and tall. You're gonna have your hands up above your head. As always, ditch the weights if you need to. Your hands are gonna stay there. You're gonna stay nice and long through your body. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're gonna turn towards the right. So what you might find now is you can't twist as far because you don't have your arms to help you. And then inhale, come through center. As you exhale, draw the left hip forward as you rotate the left rib cage back. Inhale, come through center. You drop those hands anytime you need to. We're going to do 9 more on each side. We've got 1 more to each side. Beautiful. And then you will come off the ball. Okay, we're going to come back to the plank. So you can take your weights down to the side. Your hands are going to be down on the floor this time, and your feet are going to step onto the ball. The more of your leg is on the ball, the easier this will be. So if you need to make this easier, take your shins onto the ball. You're going to take an inhale. As you exhale, your right leg will float. Inhale here. As you exhale, right knee will come to the left elbow. Inhale, send it back to hover. Exhale, twist. Right knee, left elbow. Inhale, send it back. We've got 8 more. One more. Come back to plank. Take a break if you need to. Otherwise, second side. Take an inhale. As you exhale, float the left leg. Inhale here. As you exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale it back. You've got 9 more. Last one. And then you're going to slowly step off the ball. Okay. We're going to give those shoulders a little bit of a break because we're going to use them a lot more. You're going to come down so that the ball is underneath your belly and your knees are on the floor. So if you have something to tuck your toes under or on like a wall, that would be really helpful. I don't, so we're going to see how we go. You could stay down here with your knees on the floor. We're all going to start here. Your weights are in your hands. You're going to take an inhale, lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, you're going to lift the right arm up, so it's like a reverse fly. Your palm faces down, and then inhale, slow release. As you exhale, left hand. Inhale, slow release. Exhale, both. Inhale, slow release. One more like that. Exhale, right. Inhale, release. Exhale, left. Feel the back of your shoulder blade work. Inhale, release. Exhale, both. Inhale, release. So you could stay there. Otherwise, you'll extend the legs. Again, this is easier or more helpful if you've got something to tuck your toes on. So as you exhale, stabilize the ball. The right arm comes up. Inhale it down. Exhale, left. Inhale it down. Exhale, this is where the wall is handy. Exhale, both. Inhale it down. We're going to do 5 more. Exhale, right. Inhale it down. Exhale, left. Inhale it down. Exhale, both. So make sure that you're not just ballooning your belly out into the ball. You're actively drawing yourself away from the ball, pressing into your legs, and trying to lift yourself up and away from the ball. We've got 3 more sets. Last one. From here, we're going to bring ourselves all the way forward on the ball. So just our hips and the lower rib cage are supported on the ball. Again, this will depend on how big your ball is. So weights are completely optional here. I might end up ditching mine. You're going to take an inhale. As you exhale, right arm, left leg lift, palm faces down. Inhale, slow lower. Exhale, left leg, right arm. Inhale, slow lower. So we're going to do 9 more on each side. What you're looking for here is you're obviously trying to stabilize that ball so that you don't fall off. But you're trying to weigh evenly through your pelvis. So when you lift the left arm and the right leg, try not to crunch through the left side of your waist. You want to try and keep nice and even through both sides of your lower back, both sides of your waist. And think of lifting from your glute and the back of your shoulder. We do 6 more on each side. And the other thing I don't want you to do is this arch through your lower back. So when you lift, don't just throw your belly down into the ball. You keep lengthening through your whole torso. One more each side. And then you're slowly going to bring yourself off the ball. We're going to come to standing. Stand at the top of your mat. Your right foot will be on the ball, top of the right foot on the ball. You can have one weight or you can have two weights. I'm going to have two weights. So you're going to tap your weights to the outside of your left foot as you bend your left knee. So you're coming into a lunge, send the ball back behind you, tap the weights to the outside of the left foot. As you exhale, you're going to stand, draw the right knee towards you as you twist towards the right. Inhale, you'll bend the left knee, come into your lunge, tap the floor down to the left. And then as you exhale, press through your whole left foot, come up to stand, twist all the way to the right, reach the arms overhead. Inhale, come down and twist to the left. Exhale, stand up and twist to the right. We're going to do 7 more here. Woo, falling. Beautiful. We're going to bring it straight to the other side. So right foot will plant, top of the left foot will come to the ball. As you inhale, you'll bend the right knee, send the hips back, tap the weights to the outside of the right foot. And then as you exhale, press through the right leg, draw the left knee in, twist up and around to the left. Inhale, down and twist to the right. Exhale, up and twist to the left. We've got 8 more here, nice and slow. See, everybody falls. We've got 2 more. We're going to bring that ball around in front of us. We're going to stand back on the left leg. You're going to have your right foot on top of the ball. So you can make this as hard or as easy as you want to. You're going to take an inhale, hands are at the shoulders. As you exhale, you're going to stomp into that ball. You're going to twist towards the right. You're going to extend the leg, shoot your arms out in a V. You're going to bend the knee, press into the ball, drag it in like it weighs 100 kilos, and then you're going to de-rotate. So you're going to press down into the ball like you're trying to stand on it. Take an exhale. You're going to start to twist towards the right as you extend the leg in front of you. Arms come to a V. And then as you inhale, you're going to drag into the ball, pull the arms back in towards you. Exhale, stomp, twist, extend. Inhale, curl, bring it all back to center. We've got 7 more. So the harder that you stomp, the more you engage those muscles, the more work you're going to get. So that last one, you're going to hold it at center. Weights can be wherever you like. We're just going to stomp. So as you exhale, press into the ball like you're going to stand on it. Inhale, release. Exhale, press into the ball. Inhale, release. We've got 8 more. That one's way harder than it seems like it should be. You'll switch it out. So the ball will come under your left foot. You're standing on your right foot. Take an inhale. Hands start at the shoulders. As you exhale, you're going to stomp down into that ball. Start to extend the leg as you turn to the left. Arms will come out in a wide V. Unless this doesn't feel good for your shoulders, go straight up. And then you pull into the ball. Bring it all back to center. Exhale, press it away, stomp it down, turn to the left, and then inhale, drag it in, come back to center. We've got 8 more. Last one. This time you're going to bring the arms, palms up, 90 degrees, like a bicep curl. We're going to do those pushes again. So as you exhale, you're going to stomp down into the ball with the left foot. Inhale, release. Exhale to stomp. Inhale, release. 8 more. And then you'll slowly release it. We're going to come into a side plank. One weight is completely optional. So we're going to start with our left forearm on the ball. Your first option would be to have the right foot in the middle of the mat as a little kickstand, and then your left leg will extend out. You'll be on the outside edge of your left foot, so you're really supported here, and that's fine. You could also push your ball up against the wall. Second option would be to stagger the right foot on top, in front, or to stack the right foot on top. I'm going to stagger. See how we go. If you've got the weight, you're going to have it down towards the mat. Everybody, as you exhale, right elbow leads, and then hand comes up to the sky. Inhale, right hand reaches to the floor. As you exhale, elbow leads, then twist open to the sky. Inhale, bring it back down. Keep pressing the ball away with the left arm. We've got 8 more. One more. Wowee. We're going to keep working that same side. We're going to come into a side plank with the left arm down. Actually, you know what? We're going to do that next round. Don't worry. We're going to come to a side plank on the right. So I'll show you from the back so that you can see what's going on there. So your right forearm will come to the ball. Option to step that left foot forward. Anywhere you're going, the right foot steps along, outside edge of the foot. You could also stagger or you could stack. Left hand comes down towards the floor. Take an inhale. As you exhale, elbow leads, then extend the arm up to the sky. Inhale, you'll slow reverse the movement. Exhale, arch your row. Inhale, bring it down. We've got 8 more. Keep pressing the ball away from you. Or keep pressing yourself away from the ball. One more. Woo. Slowly bring it down. We're going to come back to the top of this little series. So you'll come back to standing at the top of the mat. Your left foot will be on the ball. Oh, time moves fast. Okay, the top of your left foot will be on the ball. Your weights are going to be in your hands. This time we're going to do more of a sweeping movement. So you'll hold the weights together. As you inhale, you're going to do a big sweep down and around to the left. And then as you exhale, you're going to continue that sweep all the way up. So the faster you go, the harder this is. So I'm not going to go very fast because I'm not very good at it. As you inhale, sweep down to the left. As you exhale, continue that sweep as you come up to the right. Inhale, down to the left. Exhale, up to the right. So if you're a surfer, this is like your top turn and your bottom turn. Or a skimboarder, maybe a skateboarder. I don't know, I don't skateboard. We've got two more. Whew, that one's hard. Take it to the other side. So right foot down, left foot on the ball, hands together. So as you inhale, you'll sweep down and around to the right. And then as you exhale, you'll fall off your ball as you sweep up to the left. It's like you're drawing a big rainbow, sort of, but on a diagonal. Inhale, down and around to the right. Exhale, up and around to the left. 8 more. My right leg is just so much weaker than my left. One more. And then we'll release. We're going to come back to our little stomp movement. So we're going to change it a little bit. So you'll stand on your left leg. You're going to extend your right leg out in front of you. So keep your hips square towards the front of the room. You're going to take an inhale. As you exhale, palms face the front of the room. Your right leg is going to float out to the right, only so far that you don't turn your toes out and you don't start to come off line with your hips. Your arms are going to shoot out into a V and you're going to twist to the left. So you'll inhale, come back to center, hands to the shoulders. As you exhale, your right leg will float to the right, your torso will twist to the left. Inhale it back to center. So this is a subtle movement. What I really want you to focus on is what your hip is doing here. So I don't want you to go out so far that this becomes a rotation movement. This is not a rotation. This is an abduction. It's a different movement in your hip. We do 6 more. One more. Ooh, how's that left leg? Bring it back. You'll step down with your right foot. Left foot will come onto the ball. Square your hips to the front. That's where they stay. Hands to the shoulders, palms face forward. Take an inhale. As you exhale, the left leg floats out. So do this bit first for the first one. See how far you can go. Then turn your torso. Keep that leg still. Press your arms out in a V. And then inhale, bring everything back to center. I can't go anywhere near as far to this side. As you exhale, leg goes out, abduction, twist to the right. Inhale, come back through center. We've got 8 more. So tap into your body. Try not to borrow from anywhere else. So you could go really far in this if you're like crunching one side of your waist or rotating through your hips or, you know, like hunching or whatever. But that's not the point. It's like those things are fine. Nothing wrong with them, but it's not specifically what we're working for today. We're going to do 5 more. Yikes, my shoulders. One more. Beautiful. Come back to center. You're going to take those weights down. This is going to be the last thing that we're going to do with the ball, and then we'll go on to the roller if you're doing both with me. Okay, so we're coming back into a side plank. So start on your knees. The ball is going to be underneath your right foot. Your right foot is going to be on top. So the inside edge of my right foot is on the top of the ball. You can be down on your hand. You could have like what are those things called? Like an ottoman or something underneath your forearm, or you could bring your forearm to the floor. So your first option would be to keep your right knee down here, or your right foot down, and you could just play around with lifting your knee. Otherwise, we're going to try to lift that the left leg. So take an inhale. As you exhale, press down into the right foot. See if you can float your left leg up. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, float it up. Inhale, bring it down. We're going to do 8 more like this. You could also straighten that left leg and have it float in front or behind you. Okay, we're going to stay on this side. So you could grab your hand weight here if you wanted to, or you can do it without it. So your first option would be to keep your left knee down. Your right hand is on the floor. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, you'll press your right foot into the ball as you do that archer row. So you lead with your right elbow, and then the right arm comes to the sky. Inhale, release the leg, release the hand. Exhale, push down, engage your adductor in your leg, lead with the elbow, and then press up. You could stay there. If you want to, I'm going to try, I don't know if I can do this, you can extend your left leg so it can either go kind of just behind the ball or just in front of the ball. If you're really advanced, you can float it. I can't do that. We're going to do the same thing. So you'll take an inhale. As you exhale, you'll press your right foot into the ball. You'll lift your elbow and then come up to the sky. Inhale, release the pressure on the ball as you release the weight. We're just going to do 7 more. Exhale, press down, row up. Inhale, release it down. 6 more. Last one. And then release it. Ouch. Okie doke. We're going to do the other side. So my back is going to be to you because otherwise I'll be going down a hill. Your left foot is going to be up on the ball. Your right knee is going to be underneath you. So the first one, we're not using the weight. So remember, you could keep that right foot down and you could just play around with hovering the knee. Otherwise, press down into the right hand, press down into the left foot, take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to float that right leg off. Maybe the leg is straight. Inhale, slow tap it down. Exhale, press down with the left foot to lift the right. Inhale, bring it down. We've got 8 more. set it down. You're going to grab your weight if you're using it. So the first two will keep the left knee down. Take an inhale. As you exhale, press down into that left foot. Left elbow comes to the sky, and then the left hand. Release the pressure on the ball. Take the hand back down to the floor. As you exhale, press down into the left foot. Lead with the elbow, then row up, and then slowly reverse the movement. Option to stay, otherwise you can extend your right leg or you can float it. Take an inhale. As you exhale, press down into the left leg. Row that arm up to the sky, and then inhale it down. We've got 7 more here. Last one. And then you're slowly going to set it down. You're going to roll that ball out in front of you. You're going to take like a brief modified puppy pose. So hips above the knees, the hands are on the ball. Just let yourself fall forward. Take a gentle rock forwards and backwards. If you're just joining us for the first part for the ball section of this class, and this is where I will leave you. Thank you so much for practicing with us. Feel free to cool down, stretch however you like. If you're continuing on with me, we're going to ditch the ball off to the side. Throw it back there and hope that it doesn't come back and hit the camera. Okie doke. You're going to grab your roller. We're going to start in a kneeling position. So we're actually going to start on the floor and then we're going to make our way up. So you'll have your roller underneath your right shin. So if you've done my roller classes before, you've definitely done this with me. You can have your right toes tucked, or you can have your whole of your right foot on the ball. We're going to grab both weights if you can. So your one weight is going to go behind your left knee, and the other weight is going to be in your right hand. So this is a little bit tricky to set up because you're going to have to float your left leg right from the get-go and then finagle your hands. So we're going to start just with the leg. So your right hand can just be next to your weight. As you inhale, you're going to draw your left knee next to your right. And then as you exhale, you're going to do a donkey kick up to the sky. Don't dump into the lower back. I'm using my glutes and my hamstrings. Inhale, lower the knee. Exhale, lift it up. We'll do 3 more like this and then we'll add. So you have the option to stay there. Option for no weight. Otherwise, we're going to add that right arm. It can come in front of you or out to the side, whatever feels best in your shoulder. Take an inhale. As you exhale, that right arm will reach as the left leg kicks. Inhale, bring it down. Stabilize your hips. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. We're going to do 8 more here. We're going to set the right hand down. Take a break if you need to. Otherwise, we're going to come into fire hydrants. So that left leg is floating next to the right like you're in tabletop. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to lift that leg out to the side and then inhale, bring it back in. Exhale. Both hips face the floor. You're just externally rotating. Inhale, bring it back in. Do 3 more like this, and then once again, we'll have the option to add. Oh, my obliques are on fire. So you can stay there. Otherwise, weight in the right hand. This time it will come off to the side. Take an inhale. As you exhale, it's a reverse fly on a fire hydrant. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, both move to the side. Inhale, bring it in. We've got 8 more. Last one. Whew. Step it off. I don't know about you, but my right obliques are on fire. We're gonna take it straight to the other side. So set your left leg up however you want it. You're gonna take, if you're using it, you're gonna take one weight behind your right knee. Remember, it's totally optional. And then your left weight will be just next to your left hand. Artistically, get yourself up onto the roller. I know that that bit's hard. As you inhale, your right knee is next to your left, stabilize through your hips. As you exhale, donkey kick without dumping into the lower back. Inhale, slow, bring it down. I'm on a wobbly bit of ground on this side. Exhale, take it up. All right, extra challenge. Inhale and bring it down. We'll do 3 more and then we'll have the option to add the arm. So you can stay here. Otherwise, we'll take that arm. Ideally, it goes forward, but if that bothers your shoulder, take it out to the side. As you exhale, you'll lift. Inhale, slow control release. Exhale, keep those hips even as you lift. Inhale, slow release. We're gonna take 8 more. Two more. You're going to set that left weight down. We're coming into fire hydrant. So just the leg to start. As you exhale, you'll bring that right leg out to the side. Inhale, bring it in. So my hip points face down, but I'm rotating my femur in my socket to bring my shin out towards the long end of the mat. Inhale, bring it down. We'll do 3 more like this. And option to add the arm. Weight will be in the left hand if you're using it. Take an inhale. As you exhale, arm comes off to the side, reverse fly. Inhale, bring everything back to center. Exhale, fire hydrant, reverse fly. Inhale to center. We've got 8 more. Whew. And then we're going to set it down. We're going to step off the roller. We're going to come up to standing. We will come back down to the ground. But first, we're going to do some standing work. So we're going to stand on the roller. If you've done my roller classes, you know that I love standing on the roller. Take your feet as wide as you want to for your squat. So I'm going to give you a couple of options here. We're all going to start with both feet staying down. Hands are going to be at the chest. Weights are optional, as always. As you inhale, you'll send your hips back, come into your squat. As you exhale, you're just going to stand and twist. Keep the weights close. So the right rib cage back, right hip forward. Inhale, come into your squat. As you exhale, twist to the left. Keep the left hip forward as you rotate the rib cage back. We'll do 2 more like that, so 1 to each side. So your first up level, you'll come into your squat. As you exhale and twist to the right, you'll shoot both hands out in front of you to the right. You can come a little bit in a V if you want to. The right hand can come back a little bit more. And then inhale, you'll come back to center. As you exhale, twist to the left, both hands will shoot out directly in front of your chest. Option to come into a bit of a V and take that left hand a bit back further. Inhale, come through center. We'll do 2 more of those if this is the up level that you're taking. Remember, you can still be doing the first one and that's fine. Oh, my legs are still really sore from that first little bird dog thing that we did. Okay, third and final up level. You might get to watch me fall on my face. So you're going to come into your squat. Option 1 would be to come to the right toes. Option 2 would be right knee to chest, twist. Option to add the arms. Inhale, you come back into your squat. I am a little bit surprised that I did that. As you exhale, you'll twist to the left. Option to add the arms, option to add that single leg. And then inhale, everybody comes back through a squat. Wherever you are, we're going to do 4 more to each side. One more each side. And then you come back through center. You're going to step off the roller. Your right foot is going to come back behind you on the roller. So we're going to keep the roller still. So the ball of the foot is to the roller. And then you're going to hop yourself forward as far as you want to be for a lunge. So you do not need weights for this. It's completely unnecessary to have weights. I might actually ditch my weights. But you can have them if you want them. They're going to be in your hands. Everybody's hands are going to be behind their head. Their elbows are wide and they're going to stay there. So keep that roller still. As you inhale, you're going to bend both of your knees. As you exhale, without collapsing your chest or bringing your elbows towards each other, you're going to twist towards the right. Your right elbow is coming towards your left knee. Inhale, keep the knees bent, come through center. Exhale, twist the left elbow towards the left knee. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, straighten up. As you inhale, double bend in through the knees. As you exhale, twist towards the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist towards the right. Inhale through center. Exhale to stand. We're just going to do 3 more of these. Inhale down. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Keep those elbows wide. Inhale through center. Exhale to stand. 2 more. Make sure that you're not collapsing in through that right knee. Left knee. Keep pressing your whole foot into the floor. Oh, my little back leg is hurting. Last one. And then we're going to switch it out. I don't know about you, but my back leg hurts a lot more on that one than my front leg. Hop your right foot forward. Inner dialogue. Shut up, Taz. Keep your hands behind your head, elbows nice and wide. Take an inhale. Exhale. As you inhale, you're going to bend in through both knees. As you exhale, keep those elbows wide. Twist towards the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist towards the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, press to stand. We're going to do 4 more. Last 2. Last one. Press to standing. Beautiful. We're going to come back to standing on the roller. So we're going to come back to another squat variation. So bring yourself to standing on your roller. Hands are going to come to heart center. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. As you inhale, you're going to come in towards your squat. As you exhale, you're going to twist towards the right. Just your right arm is going to come towards the back of the room. And then as you inhale, you'll bring it back through center, come into your squat. As you exhale, you'll come to stand. Just your left arm goes towards the back of the room. Inhale, come back through center, come into your squat. We'll do one more of those to each side and then we'll add on. Oops. So you can stay there. Otherwise, inhale through center. As you exhale, you'll take the right arm back, take an inhale here, and then as you exhale, you'll take the left arm back. So this is going to look a little bit weird. And then you'll reverse it, inhale, come through center, take your squat. As you exhale, press to stand, twist to the left arm comes back, take an inhale, and then as you exhale, the right hand reaches back, twist a little deeper, and then inhale, come through center. Exhale, you're going to stand, twist right arm back, take an inhale. As you exhale, see if you reach that left arm back. Inhale, bring them both back through center and squat. As you exhale, come up, twist to the left, meet it with the right. Inhale, bring it back through center. So you can stay here. I don't know that I can do a single leg version, but if you wanted to, here we go. You're going to come first to those right tippy toes. Maybe that's where you stay. The right leg, the right arm comes back, left arm comes back. If you feel like you can lift off that right foot, go for it. Everybody, as you inhale, come back through center. As you exhale, we're twisting left. Option to come to those left toes or lift the left leg, left arm back. Right arm goes back with it. And then inhale, bring it back to center. We do 3 more to each side, whatever you're doing. Oops. We've got 1 more to each side. And then we'll come back through center. You're going to step off that roller. We're going to come back to that twist. This time we are going to have the weights if you're using them. So you'll take that right foot behind you. It's the same principle. That right leg is not going to move. You're going to come down into your lunge. As you inhale, bend both knees, hands to heart center. As you exhale, you're going to twist, press the weights out to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist and press the weights out to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale to stand. Inhale, keep that roller still as you double bend the knees. Exhale, twist, press left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist, press right. Inhale, center. Exhale to stand. So really try and stabilize that front knee as well. Inhale down. Exhale, twist, press left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist, press right. Inhale, center. Exhale to stand. We're going to do 3 more. One more. Whew. And then we'll take it to the other side. Left foot will be stabilizing the roller. Hands will start at heart center. Hop yourself forward as far as you need to. As you inhale, come into your double lunge. Exhale, twist right, press out. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left, press out. Inhale, center. Exhale to stand. We've got 5 more. Whew. Bring it to center. Okay, we're going to leave those weights for a second. And we're going to come down. Actually, no, we are going to grab the weights. We're going to come down onto our back. We will come back up to standing, but we're going to give those legs a little bit of a break. So grab your weights if you're using them. Come to sit at the very, very end of your roller, and then roll yourself all the way down so that your head is supported. So both of your arms are going to be up towards the sky. You're in a neutral spine, so you're not arching way, way up to the sky, but you're not jamming your spine into the roller. You're just neutral. You're going to take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to float your right leg up to tabletop. If you have the balance, you can float both legs, or you could also come up onto those left tippy toes if you need a little extra challenge, but you can't float both legs. So as you inhale, you're going to float the left arm and the right leg away from each other, so reach them long. My back ribs are still in contact with the roller. And then as you exhale, you'll float them back to center. We're going to do the right leg and the right arm. As you inhale, reach them away. And then exhale back to center. And now we're going to do both arms and the right leg. Inhale, float it away. Exhale it back to center. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale it together. Inhale, right arm, right leg. Exhale it to center. Inhale, both arms and the right leg. Exhale it to center. We're going to do 3 more like this. One more set. Keep your arms up. Float your right foot down unless both feet are floating, and your left leg will come up. As you inhale, right arm, left leg. Exhale them together. Inhale, left arm, left leg. Exhale them together. Inhale, both arms, left leg. Exhale it to center. So now I've turned my palms to face the bottom of my mat. You don't have to do that. I just like to change it up in my shoulders. It's just an option for you. I'm going to do 3 more rounds. Keep that roller nice and still. One more. Beautiful. You're going to take your legs long. Inhale, reach those arms up and overhead. As you exhale, fingertips to the sky, gentle tuck of the chin, start to peel your spine up off the roller. So we're coming into our roll up. These weights are going to help you. And then come all the way up to sit tall. Scoot yourself back just a little bit so you're not right on the edge of the roller. Feet closer will make this harder. Feet further away will make this easier. Weights are optional. Hands can start at the heart center, or you can float those weights out with your arms long. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to float the right leg, and we're going to twist towards the right. Whew. Try and balance yourself better than I did. And then inhale, come through center. As you exhale, you'll float the left leg, twist towards the left. Inhale through center. If you want to make this harder, which I clearly do not, as you exhale, you can sweep that right arm long to the back of the room, and then inhale through center. And then exhale, sweep the left arm to the back of the room, inhale through center. We do 8 more to each side. Wherever you're going, choose your poison. Stay nice and long through the spine. Two more each side. And then you'll come back through center. We're going to set those weights down. We're going to come back up to standing. This one I'm going to do without weights, but if you want to, you certainly can add them. We're nearly there. Hang tight. Nearly there. Okie dokie. So you're going to come to stand on your left leg. It doesn't really matter. You could do either. But I'm going to start on my left leg. So we're going to start by coming into a warrior three. So both of your hips will face down. Your right leg will float back behind you. Your torso will come forward. And then as you exhale, you're going to stand. You're going to twist. See if you can bring your right knee towards your left elbow. They don't have to touch. And then you'll inhale, unravel yourself. Come back into your warrior three. As you exhale, you'll come to stand. See if you can not touch that right foot down. See if you can bring the left elbow and the right knee towards each other. And then you'll inhale, unwind yourself into your warrior three. We're going to do 8 more. So it's a lot on the standing leg. Take as many breaks as you need to. We've got 2 more. Beautiful. And then we'll take it to the other side. So you'll stand on your right foot. Take your hands to your hips to start. They're probably going to come offline, let's be honest. This is really hard to do a proper warrior three here. As you inhale, you'll come down into your version of a warrior three. And then as you exhale, you'll come up to standing. Bend the left knee. See if that right elbow can come towards the left knee. And then you'll inhale, unwind it back into your warrior three. Exhale, come up, standing twist. And then as you inhale, warrior three. We'll do 8 more. We've got 2 more here. Shh! Kakwate! We've got 1 more. Venaka. And then we're going to come back to stand on that roller. And then we're going to step off the roller. That is the last standing thing that we're going to do on the roller. So we're going to bring ourselves back down to the floor. We're going to lie face down on the roller. So make your roller parallel with the long end of your mat. Your pubic bone is going to be near the bottom of the roller and your chest will be supported on the roller. I'm not going to use weights for this because they're too heavy for me. But if you've got really light weights, then this could work quite well. I'm just going to move my microphone so you can still hear me. Okay. So you're going to have your chin down on the edge of the roller. You're going to reach your arms out in front of you. You're going to be on your tippy toes. Take an inhale. As you exhale, keep that roller still. You're going to float your right arm and your left leg. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, float your left arm and your right leg. Inhale, bring it down. So the roller is going to give you really good feedback as to whether you're shifting a lot in through your pelvis. You're going to shift a little bit, but try and keep it minimal. We're going to do 2 more like this on each side, and I'm going to give you the option to add on. So you could stay here. Otherwise, you can bring your chest up a little bit, coming into thoracic extension. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you'll float your left leg, right arm. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to do a lat pull down with that right arm. So bend the right elbow. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend. Inhale to straighten. Want to make this harder still, you can float either your right leg or your left hand. We're going to do 2 more. And then you'll bring it down. And we'll take it to the other side. So chest can either be up or down. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you'll float your right leg and your left arm. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you'll bend the elbow. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend. Inhale to straighten. We've got 8 more. Option to float one of your remaining limbs. Makes you sound like an amputee. This is not what I meant. Last one. And then bring it down. You're slowly going to roll yourself all the way off the roller. Take a brief child's pose. And then you're going to bring the roller parallel with the short edge of your mat. This one's just to feel good. The roller is going to come pretty much in between your shoulder blades. Find where it's comfortable. Take your hands behind your head. And you're just going to let yourself come into a little bit of spinal extension over the roller. You can rock from side to side. Last little bit of work here. So you've got a gentle engagement through your lower belly. Come up onto your heels. Take an inhale. As you exhale, relax your head. You're going to draw your rib cage towards your pelvis. You're going to come up into a crunch. Float your right leg up towards you. Option to add a twist of the left shoulder towards the right knee. So keep your elbows wide. And then inhale, you're going to set it all the way back down. Come back into that spinal extension. So I'm not arching my lower back. I'm making it come from the thoracic. As you exhale, that left knee will come in. Option to come straight up. Otherwise, add that twist, right shoulder towards the left knee. Inhale, bring it back down. Come into the extension. Exhale, come up. Twist to the right. If you're twisting. Inhale, bring it back down. Exhale, come up. Twist to the left. Inhale, come back through center. If you're going straight up and down, you're going to do 10 more. Otherwise, we're going to do 5 more to each side. One more each side. And then you slow release. So you're going to make your way off the roller. You can take the roller towards wherever. You can just get rid of it. Extend your legs out in front of you. Take a nice deep inhale. And then as you exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees as much as you need to make this accessible. And then you're going to roll yourself up. You're going to cross over at your legs. Same thing, inhale, sweep those arms all the way up and overhead. Keep your sit bones grounded as you exhale. Reach forward through your fingertips, long, 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 long. And then let your fingertips find the mat. Crawl yourself forward as you ground down through your hips as if someone was pressing your hip creases down into the floor, but then pulling you forward gently by your fingertips. And then walk yourself back in and we'll change it to the other side. So just switch your legs to cross in the other direction. Inhale, sweep those arms up and overhead. And then as you exhale, reach, 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 reach. And then let yourself fold forward. And then walk yourself all the way back up to center. As always, if there is any other stretches or movements you feel like you need to make your class complete, please feel free to take them. If you want to take a shavasana or another kind of rest position, feel free to take that. As always, thank you so much for practicing with me today. Today, as you go forward, may you have kindness in your thoughts, clarity in your words, and kindness in your heart. Namaste.